Have you ever felt like you're just drowning in tasks of things you need to get completed, but are really struggling to finish? We've heard so much about the new bandwagon of AI. And guys, let me tell you, I have fallen head over heels for some of the different things that AI can do for me and the different ways that I can leverage AI to help me streamline everything that I do. And I have found something new called Rubi.ai that has just absolutely helped me in everything that I'm doing, from my podcast completion to my educational consultancy, and even to help me grow my own business with social media posting and email generation, just all of the tasks that take me so long with my ADHD brain because I can't always streamline everything in my head. So it helps me get everything done that I need to get done. Ruby is like my new superhero assistant. And I know when you're either trying to transition into a leadership position and you've got all of these things that you're doing and you just don't have a lot of time for that type of work and you need some help to get it completed quickly, or even if you're trying to start your own business and you just don't know what to do and you need some help in that area, Ruby can help that process so much. So stick with me today. I just want you to listen in. So let's get started so I can tell you all about the wonderful world of Ruby. Hi, friend. Are you ready to move into a leadership position? Do you have interests and ambitions that you want to pursue, but feel like you don't know how to take that next step? Maybe you want to start your own coaching or consulting agency. I'm Mel, and I help educators define their career path through correct mindset, knowing your options, and getting prepared for your career transition. I will show you how to level up your leadership skills, share your expertise in a new way, create impact on a larger scale, and put your leadership in motion. As an educator for over 20 years, I started to feel underused and like I had more to give. I knew when the time had come for me to leave the classroom and affect change on a larger level. Now, I'm ready to help you determine where your talents and skills mesh with your passions and interests, put your leadership in motion, and move into that next phase of your educational career journey. Let me help you define your career path by having the right mindset, knowing your options, and getting prepared for that next leadership position. So power up and put your leadership in motion. Welcome back to Empowered Educator, everyone. I am your host, Dr. Mel Van DeVort. Today, I'm going to be talking about Rubi.ai. There is so much that Ruby can do for you in your everyday life, such as when you go on vacation, you can create an entire itinerary using Ruby. Or maybe you want to plan your trip with a budget, and you can use Ruby for that as well. Ruby can help you create a work-life balance schedule, which we all need because we know that sometimes life gets a little out of balance and we need a little help in that area. And Ruby is amazing in the health and wellness arena as well. You can get a personal trainer program from Ruby. If you want to lose weight, Ruby can help you in that area as well with a customized management plan just for you, weight management plan just for you. And when it comes to writing, Ruby can pretty much do anything. She can help you create an ebook or a book summary or a blog, social media information or post. There's just so much, I can't even name it. Like, there are so many modules on here. It's just, it's unreal, and I haven't even used the majority of them yet. But what I am really excited about is what Ruby can do in the educational arena. So I want to help you uncover a way to be a little more efficient in managing those tasks that you're struggling with. Ruby is amazing at personalized lesson planning. You can input data, student data, into Ruby, and it's going to look at the learning styles. It's going to take all of that data into consideration and provide you with personalized recommendations for your lesson planning process. Ruby's going to recommend the appropriate teaching materials, learning activities, and some assessments tailored to each student's needs. And then you know your students best, so you can take that information and then you can create a personalized learning plan that fits your students specifically because you know them best. Even though you've input that data, it's going to give you these recommendations and then you can tweak it to fit your needs. But it does take a lot of the data analysis out of it for you, which is the second way that you can utilize or leverage Ruby's technology, is for data analysis. Ruby can analyze all those large data sets that you may have for your students and generate visualizations to help you gain insights from that data. One of the really excellent features that Ruby has embedded that I haven't seen in a lot of other AI is content audit. Ruby can help you detect AI use from your students. It also can help you detect any plagiarism. So it'll give you an AI detection score or a plagiarism score. And it will also give you a Flesch-Kincaid reading ease score, so you can make sure that it is on the level that you need it to be. This is also super helpful when you're writing your own research papers, especially if you're writing for a master's thesis or you're writing for your doctoral dissertation. My college provided me with one of those, but not all of those. So this would be a great option to help you in your writing. And if you want to write articles or blogs or just any kind of writing at all, there is a ghost feature which will help you write without it sounding like it was generated by AI. I've noticed that AI uses a lot of the same lingo, no matter who it's creating something for. So I hear a lot of the words like delve, dive, those kind of things. Well, nobody talks like that. So what I can do is I can take my podcast transcripts that I've created because I've input the data on what I want. I tell it exactly what I want. It will create something for me. I can tweak it a little bit. Then I can put it into the ghostwriter and I can change it a little bit. I can change it just some. I can change it a lot and it will create all of these different versions until I get it the way I want it to sound. But one of the best features that I've seen with Ruby as compared to something like ChatGPT is that you can create these different personas. So you can create different personas in ChatGPT as well. So I have an empowered educator persona and I have a choose your next yes persona, which is my other podcast. And I can input information about those two specific things. And then when it generates, I can prompt it with just a little bit of wording and it will create something based on whichever persona I've chosen. Well, it's very limited on how much you can input into your personas. The difference between that and Ruby is Ruby, you can create all of these different personas and they're housed separately. So on ChatGPT, when you create something, the output that you get, it just keeps funneling it into the same feed. And so you have this long list of things that you've created. And so you have to keep going back and back and back until you find whatever it was that you created. Ruby will let you create these personas. So when you create something in like I have Empowered Educator, I can create something in that persona. It stays only in that persona. If I create something in my Empowered Pathways Network persona, it is in that persona only. So I don't have to fish through all of these different results to find something that I created a month ago. And you can edit right in Ruby. You don't have to export it like you do in ChatGPT. I use it to generate emails, to give me outlines. I use it for so much stuff. This is something I use on a daily basis now. I just wish I had had access to Ruby when I was going through the doctoral program. It would have made things so much easier for me. You can upgrade ChatGPT for $20 a month, but it still won't do all of the things that Ruby can do for you for $15 a month. Or Ruby has a $25 a month option as well, which gives you even more. I'm going to drop a link in the show notes for you so you can explore Ruby a little bit. If you have any questions, reach out to me at melvandevort@gmail.com. Or you can DM me on any of my social media platforms and I would be happy to answer questions for you. Or if you would like to see Ruby in action, you can schedule a session with me. I've got that link in the show notes as well. And we can jump on a Zoom and you can watch me use Ruby right in front of you and you can see all of the features that it has to offer. Have an amazing rest of your day and an amazing, wonderful weekend. I hope you get some rest and relaxation. My oldest son, my daughter-in-law, and my grandson and my granddaughter will be here today, and I'm super excited. We're going to spend the weekend together. We're going to go do some fun things. We're going to eat. We're going to play. And then Sunday, we're going to Monster Jam, and I can't wait. It's been a long time since I've been to Monster Jam. Everybody's excited. So have an amazing weekend. I will see you back here next week. Bye-bye.